Next up in our small batch brewing series is SMaSH, Cascade, and Rahr 2-row. Welcome back, everybody. So yes, the next beer up in our small batch series is SMaSH, Cascade, and 2-row. If you didn't see the video before, I finally made beers back to back to back that actually have the same hops but change the grain to see if we can get pick up something different, maybe a subtle different in grains. So this one is Rahr 2-row. The last one was the Rahr Pilsner, and then I have a I can't think of the name. Vienna malt that we are doing. So you'll see. I'll put the Pilsner malt and the Rahr 2-row out, and then once the Vienna is done, that one will be out. So this is the same bottle date as the Pilsner version, so 6/22. And also what I'm trying to do in this is to see how long it does take those carbonation tablets to actually carb a beer. I would say we're probably not ready yet, but we're going to open it and try it because why not? But I can still squeeze the bottle in on a lot of these that we let set 30 days. You can't squeeze it. It is hard. So I'm going to say this one is not carved up enough. ABV on this was 5.38. Now, if I look back at the Pilsner version, that was 5.39. So right in the same ballpark, but that's what we would like to see. Let's see if we get a hiss out of this. Not very. I think I was talking when it actually did hiss. Go ahead and get it into the glass, see what we get. There we go. And again, with this only being about 2 weeks old, I'm not expecting a lot, but again, we want to see everything in this small batch series. You know, how do those malts last? Do they last 3 or 4 months? How do the hops taste? How do the hops last? How does 1 carbonation tablet versus 2 carbonation tablets? If you use 2 carbonation tablets, how long does it take to carb up? Now, obviously, if you use Beersmith, I'm not sure about, what is it, Brewer's Friend. It does say to this one says keg. Date, bottled / keg, and it wants you to age the beer for 30 days. So I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of 30 days is when we're going to start seeing this. So again, all we changed is the malt in this one, and if you're new, this is 2 pounds of Rahr 2-row, then Cascade hops, hour boil. Cascade's added 0.39 at 30 minutes, 0.29 at 5 minutes, then 0.32 ounces at 3 days into fermentation. So this one doesn't have a head almost like the other one, but we're going to focus on this as I will have a comparison video out. So no head, color. This looks more New England style IPA than it does like a Rahr 2-row. Almost like a neon yellow in color. I cannot see through it. It is very hazy. I can't even see any bubbles, but we really didn't get that much of a hiss out of this, so I'm not expecting there to be a lot of bubbles in there. Let's go ahead and get a smell and see what we think. This one does have a little citrus coming off, but it's like a vegetal dankness, almost like it's too young. I am getting a little bit more toasted bread off this, and that's kind of weird for the color in this, but that's what I get. So let's go ahead and taste. thicker beer, more of like a lemongrass like earth throughout like the whole entire palate. No carbonation whatsoever. Yeah, none. See if I can. Yeah, I don't see any bubbles in there. It doesn't taste like it. It almost tastes like it has oats in there. Yeah. Yeah, that lemongrass earthiness is about all I get. Maybe a touch of malt, but nothing really. I think the ABV, this is kind of where we want these beers to come in. Just it needs to be more carbonated. It needs to be a little older. It does taste like a very young beer. Yeah, not bad for what it is right now. You can definitely tell that lemon citrus is in there. Like I've been saying, that lemongrass. But yeah, it just the carbonation does help with a lot. And also, I think over the next 2 weeks that that hop that hop flavor will settle down just a little bit and be more smoother or more refined, not as rough as you're tasting in this. But yeah, yeah, I think it's good. Definitely one that I could drink now. Would I prefer something that's carbonated? Yes, but I will probably finish this. So if you like this review, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And until next time, happy brewing.